This morning, our series Protecting the Planet looks at an unexpected side effect of that massive expansion in renewable energy. Driven mainly by wind and solar power, green energy surpassed coal for U.S. electricity generation for the first time ever as of last year. But there's also a growing problem for this young industry: what to do with all the solar panels and wind turbine blades after they wear out. Senior national and environmental correspondent Ben Tracy has this story.
This panel is not necessarily suitable for reuse.
At this solar panel recycling plant in Yuma, Arizona,
Hey, I like talking trash.
Dwight Clark oversees the machines that can process more than 7,000 used solar panels a day. Solar is the fastest growing source of energy in the U.S. The panels last for 25 to 30 years, but more than 90% of used solar panels end up in landfills. By 2030, the amount due to be retired would cover about 3,000 football fields.
There was no planning to handle the waste.
Adam Sagai is CEO of the simply named We Recycle Solar in Yuma.
We said, what can we come up with that just gets right to the point?
You found it. He says a tsunami of solar waste is coming, and his company hopes to ride the wave by recycling or reusing nearly 70 million pounds of panels each year. They are mostly made of glass and aluminum, valuable and reusable materials. As solar panels improve, many are being ripped out long before they age out.
How old are these?
About 3 to 4 years old. There's absolutely a market for someone to take 3 to 4 year old panels.
I would take 3 to 4 year old panels, put them on my house.
Exactly. 90% efficiency.
The problem is the trash, not the technology. Scientists say renewable energy, mainly solar and wind power, is key to combating climate change, allowing us to ditch fossil fuels and their planet-warming carbon emissions. But the answer, blowing in the wind, raises an uncomfortable question.
What is all this stuff?
This is our storage of windmill blades before we process them.
This quarry outside of Louisiana, Missouri is filled with decommissioned wind turbines and nearly 200-foot-long blades chopped into several pieces. They are built not to break.
There's balsa wood, there's fiberglass, there's the resin.
But it's Julie Angelo's job to break them. She's with Veolia, a company that figured out how to cut these blades down to size so they can be recycled.
So if you weren't recycling all of this, what would happen?
What would, or what also does happen, unfortunately, a lot of those end up in landfill.
These windmill blades are being buried in the ground in Casper, Wyoming. By 2050, the world's wind industry is estimated to produce more than 47 million tons of blade waste each year, a black eye for green energy. Veolia spent months finding the right mix of industrial shredders to tear them apart.
So from a massive windmill turbine blade to this.
To this, yes.
They sell the blade remains to cement companies, which use it to fuel their kilns instead of coal. They say that cuts their planet-warming carbon emissions by nearly 30%. Overall, the renewable recycling industry is small, and it's still cheaper to send the waste to landfills. But in Europe, used blades are being remade into everything from playgrounds to bike shelters to bridges. So far, Veolia has processed nearly 3,000 blades.
You took something that's supposed to be indestructible and you've destroyed it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And the renewable revolution should provide an endless supply of business. For CBS Mornings, I'm Ben Tracy in Louisiana, Missouri.
I remember when solar panels hit the scene, but I had no idea or even thought about what happens when they age out.
I just thought they're going to be up there forever.
That's what I thought too.
Not so, folks.
Yeah.
Now we got a solution.
Yep.